we're here protesting against the fact that this building here is owned offshore. It's owned, so the Home Office is paying rent to HSBC, who are in the branch of HSBC are in Guernsey, and the administrators in Luxembourg. This is from the website. You can see the stuff here. We're protesting that we're paying our tax money and it's going offshore to people who don't pay tax. We're calling on all civil servants here at the Home Office to temporarily blind Jackie Smith with custard so they can steal the Home Office rental, thus ensuring that the money isn't sent offshore, because this building is owned offshore, and what we want taxpayers' money to stop being bled offshore, and we want the Home Office to join us in the fight to stamp out rip-off and tax dodgers. With us here, we're very lucky, is Richard Brooks from the Guardian Private Eye, who I believe you've actually got a copy of the accounts and the list of all the folks who are there. Do you want to talk us through the paperwork?
Yeah, well, I thought it was particularly sweet that last week Gordon Brown told the US Congress that the world would be a safer place if we outlawed tax havens, when the government department responsible for making this place a safer place is actually owned in a tax haven. As Mark can show you, through a series of Luxembourg and Guernsey companies. Down here somewhere is the Home Office, our Home Office. Now, when this was exposed, first of all, 2 or 3 years ago, the Home Office responded that, well, don't worry about it, because the company that owns this building is a British company. And indeed it is. It's called Ansgate Property PLC.
You haven't been audacious and got a copy of the accounts?
Yeah, I've been taken away this morning, and here we have Ansgate Property PLC accounts. Now, it receives around 35 to 40 million pounds a year from the taxpayer.
So the people who own this place, 35 to 40 million?
That's right, yeah. That's HSBC via Guernsey. And it pays tax of, we go to note 8 in the accounts, I'm sure all the accountants will know about this, pays tax of 0, not a B. And it has never done, and it also reveals that it has what they call this one here.
Can you hold it up so everyone can see? That one you can see, that's the amount of tax they pay, and none. There we are. And circle politely, none.
On the next page, we also learn that the company has tax losses of £106 million to carry forward. That means that it will never pay tax. So not only is it not paying tax now, it never will for the next 25 to 30 years, for as long as this building is owned in Guernsey. Now the really appalling thing about this is that one of the lies of the private finance initiative is that it was pretty good value for the taxpayer, because the private companies made profits, 30% of which they pay back to the government. So when they look at any private finance initiative deal to see whether it's value for money, they imagine that 30% of the profits will go straight back to the taxpayer. These accounts, this PFI deal proves what we've always known, that was a complete lie. And it's a lie being run through tax havens of Luxembourg and Guernsey.
Who is in charge? Who is the minister in charge who oversaw this? Do you know?
Question, you got me there. It could have been John Reed. It was about 2002,
John Reed.
2003, but
so
I'm sure your lawyers will
not
check
fit for tax purposes.
I mean, we've got a list of other contracts that other PFI deals that HSBC owns through Luxembourg and Guernsey. They include about a dozen hospitals, including Stoke Mandeville, South Durham.
Stoke Mandeville's rent is paid offshore?
That's right. Barnet. The Health and Safety Laboratory is owned offshore. The Metropolitan Police Specialist Training Centre. Right down to all the schools in Ealing offshore. The full list will be available on the website.
Yeah. Well, we should put that up. We should definitely put that up. I think we should. Is anyone in favour of making a trip to one of the above sort of venues.
Yes.
There's quite a selection.
What's the nearest hospital?
We're not even
There are a few London ones. There's Barnet,
Barnet Hospital.
West Middlesex Hospital, Haverstock School in Camden.
Okay.
So quite a few local.
I think that we should try and get in. I think we should try and get in there and see if we can talk to their politics and economics students, and as part of their citizenship program, to see if we can get them involved in demonstrating. Thank you very much, Richard. Hurrah! So I think this further sort of proves the point that what we need to do is to take action to shut down on tax havens, shut down on tax dodgers, and to get what is our property essentially back into our hands and keep it away from tax dodgers and bankers.